recorded right now, so go ahead and tell me what you want to tell me.
Alright, Ed, well, I'll tell you, first of all, you do not have my permission to tape record.
I'm recording, then you don't need to talk then, because while I'm talking to you, I'm recording. So if you don't want to be recorded, then you should stop talking.
Okay, well...
So you have the right, to not to speak into this recording device. I'm telling you now, I just turned it on. Okay, this is March 2nd, 2015, and I'm talking to Janet Champlin who was acting chief at the Bartlett Police Department. Now go ahead, Janet, if you want to speak to me, you can speak freely, but know that you're being recorded.
Okay, Ed, thank you for clarifying with me. And I hope you get this clear on the tape recorder. I have an arrest warrant for you. So I'd like you to turn yourself in, but from this point forward, you now know I have an active and lawful arrest warrant for you.
Yeah. Okay. Now, did you arrest me last week as well?
You were arrested a couple weeks ago. This is a new arrest warrant for you.
So is this the third time you're arresting me for the same offense?
Different offenses, Ed.
But for the same, what is this one for?
Ed, I have an active arrest warrant for you for breach of bail conditions, criminal mischief, and criminal trespass, all from February 28th.
Okay. Did you did somebody witness me somewhere trespassing, and where did they witness me trespassing?
Yes, Ed. I've got several witnesses, including a police officer. So I have a signed arrest warrant. It's a valid arrest warrant, and I'd like you to turn yourself in.
Okay. Now you have witnesses. What are they telling you, Janet? I don't understand. Can you explain that to me? What are they saying?
It's a valid arrest warrant. You have been using the water precinct property with your snowmobiles and removing the fence that belongs to the town and the rec department. So that's the basis of the charges, and that's breach of bail conditions because you're already out on $4,000 cash bail for doing the same thing from the previous arrest.
But I showed you a court order dated February 13th.
So Ed, I'm not calling to debate it with you.
No, hold on. I just...
Hold on, Ed.
No. You cannot say that you didn't hear what I just said. I have a court order that I showed you on February 13th that I hand-delivered to you by Judge Charles Temple, presiding judge of Superior Court, that ordered that roadway to be opened. And that you got a copy of that court order. So what you're doing, Janet, is you're bucking the court order in lieu of your own ideologies or your own lack of knowledge of same. So,
okay, Ed, again, I have an active arrest warrant for you. I'd like you to turn yourself in.
I want you to acknowledge about the court order, Janet, and then we'll talk about the arrest warrant.
Okay, I have a lawful arrest warrant for you, Ed. I'm not going to debate the merits of your argument, and you're entitled to have your argument, and you can file whatever other paperwork you want, but you do not have a court order from the Conway Circuit Court, which is where the bail was set from.
Yeah, but I have a court...
Hold on, Ed. Hold on.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. No, yes, ma'am.
I want to be civil with you here, Ed, and I want to work with you on this. And the best way to resolve any issues that you have is to go before a judge. And this arrest warrant I will be asking against for cash bail, and you have the right to refuse the services of a bail commissioner, and you could go directly before a judge. Now, tomorrow, Judge Albee will be sitting in court. I believe it will be Judge Albee. But there will be a judge at the Conway Circuit Court. So I'd like to arrange for you to turn yourself in, and you have absolutely the right to refuse the services of a bail commissioner, and we can have a hearing right in front of the circuit court judge where these charges are out of, and you can argue the merits of your case, and you can argue bail, and you can argue to have the bail restrictions lifted, and I will be there. So I want to make this as seamless as we can. without being adversarial.
I have to abide by the court order from Superior Court, Janet. I cannot abide by what you're saying. I have a court order allowing me access to that roadway signed by a Superior Court judge. Now, a Superior Court judge, I believe, has jurisdiction over district court.
Okay, and again, I know I'm being tape recorded, and that's fine. I want to be really clear with you. I have an active, lawful arrest warrant for your arrest.
This is killing me. This is killing me, Janet. This is killing my heart. No, this is killing my health. This is killing me, Janet.
Sorry to hear that, Ed.
Well, you've arrested me 5 times or 3, 4 times in the last as many weeks. You got to stop this.
Let's be accurate, Ed. I've arrested you twice within the last month. This will be the 3rd arrest, but
okay. All right, I'm so third.
Ed,
Yeah.
Ed, listen to me.
Sure.
I want to do this peacefully. Let's not make more of an issue than it has to be as far as you getting arrested. I'm telling you, I have this lawful arrest warrant. So if you're approached and you run away, that could turn into resisting arrest or other charges.
That's right. That's right.
And here's the thing, Ed.
Yep.
Why go there?
Nope, that's right. You need to stay back. I'm suing the police department. No, you're.
Why make things more complicated than they need to be?
I realize, Janet, that you're acting chief, and you really don't have any stake in this ball game up here in Bartlett. You're from Portsmouth, okay? You were brought in as an acting chief. Now, let me tell you, you're not a player in this ball game, but you want to be. You could be a ball player, and I could also sue you as an individual as well, okay? So I want to let you know that individually, Janet Champlin can be sued on a personal level. Okay, so you have no protections. You are killing me. You are killing me. You cannot keep arresting me on the property that my property has enjoyed for over 100 years, a roadway. Okay.
And take a deep breath, Ed. Okay?
Oh, I'm fine, Janet.
Deep breath, okay. Well, I just want to correct one thing.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
I wasn't brought in from Portsmouth. I actually live here, but that's beside the point. The bigger point is, and you know this because you do know something about the law. I'm a police officer who's telling you that I have an active and valid arrest warrant for your arrest. So let's talk about facilitating that arrest.
You have no probable cause.
I'm still talking, okay? Ed, the bottom line to this is that you have your case put together, and that's great. You can go before a judge on these charges, and you can argue the merits of your case at the Conway Circuit Court. But I'm letting you know that I have this arrest warrant for you, and let's figure out when you can turn yourself in. And I'd like to see it happen tomorrow because we've got a judge sitting right at Conway Circuit Court.
Yeah. Well.
And you can bring up all of these arguments that you're making to me. You can bring up before a judge tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are we going to make this happen?
I have court case in Superior Court later this week.
But
So
here's the thing.
the earliest I can get to court, Judge Albie's court, would probably be Thursday.
Well, that's not going to work. I mean, I've got.
Why? Well, what are you trying to achieve here? What? Let me ask you. What are you trying to achieve by detaining me, if you will? I mean, because that's what. Is this punishment before trial? Because this seems like, hold on, this seems like you're punishing me because you've already arrested me twice.
Right.
Okay, so I have hearings, I have court hearings for those times that you arrested me. So this third time is not doing anything that I could see other than to punish me further for something that will be brought up in court. So
Here's the thing, Ed. I have no interest in, quote, punishing you. The bottom line is, you, and this is what my arrest warrant is based on. You were released on bail conditions and you violated them. When you damage the fence that does not belong to you, when you trespass.
Yeah, but you've already written me.
Ed, you keep doing the same thing over and over. So it's up to you to wait until the arraignment, and then you could have argued, the merits of your case, but you didn't. So I just have to repeat myself that I want to facilitate this as smoothly as possible. And would you be willing to meet me down at the courthouse tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock?
I'll have to get back.
Sign you an attorney, but if you've got an attorney, great. And if you have an attorney, have the attorney call me, and we can facilitate this.
Okay.
But you know what, Ed? There's no reason to be adversarial about this.
Well, you seem to be, because you're arresting me for something that you already arrested me twice on. And furthermore, are these witnesses saying they seen me down there, or seen?
You know what, Ed? I've explained this enough.
Yeah, well, I've been out of town, so I think I've been out of town. I haven't been down there near this place that you say in the ball field. I haven't been over in the ball field for over a week.
Okay. So, Ed, I'm going to ask you this again. Will you meet me at the Conway Circuit Court tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll meet you down there, sure. Yep.
Why is it I don't believe you?
Well, excuse me?
Well,
Janet, I just told you I'd meet you down there.
Okay, Ed. Okay. No need to get upset now.
No, I am not upset, Janet. I'm trying to figure you out. That's all, because you're.
Listen, Ed.
Yeah, listen. Okay. You what?
Well, because
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know, Janet.
listen,
Sure.
This is nothing personal against you. Okay. I don't want you to.
I never said it was, Janet.
Okay,
Excuse me.
You know,
Hello. I never said that. You just
Okay.
said that. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, Ed. So I will be at the Conway Circuit Court at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I'll just wait for you there, and then we'll go in front of a judge, okay? And I'll encourage you to bring whatever paperwork you have to show the judge, and we'll talk about bail, and I can serve you this warrant.
Well, bail now. Last time you put a $4,000 cash bail on me.
Correct.
You know, and that was, you know, I don't know. That was really a set of hardship on my family and stuff here. I just, you know, I came up with that kind of money, but I'm kind of, you know, don't have that money to be putting out again, Janet. So.
Okay, so here's the thing, Ed.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, Ed. If you meet me down at court tomorrow morning, what we can do is we can go right to the window like we did last time. And when Jolene, the bail commissioner, last time, you know, you remember there was some discussion, and she said to you, "Well, you can refuse my services, and we can go before a judge." But you said, "No, I'll agree with these conditions," and you signed that. This time, if you don't want to post bail or you don't want to agree to those conditions, because those are the conditions you keep breaking, you can say, I'm refusing the services of you, the bail commissioner, and I want to see the judge. And I'll tell you that the judge will be there tomorrow because there's court tomorrow. So we can go right into the courtroom, and then that's your opportunity to get up in front of the judge and tell him or her everything you just said to me and make your case for what you think bail should be and why you think it's unfair and all of that. And that's probably this would be the easiest way to deal with it. And that way you can bring whatever paperwork you have that you feel is pertinent to your case, you can bring it with you. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening.
Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt you, Janet, because, you know, lately you've been saying I was interrupting you, so go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm done. So that's my pitch to you.
All right.
8 o'clock tomorrow. Now, at the Conway court, because remember last time there was some confusion. You were going to meet us at the PD, then you went to the court. So it would be right at the Conway Circuit Court.
Okay, I have no problem agreeing to your terms and that. All I asked you to do is be honest with me. That's all I asked you to do.
And I am.
No, you're not. I asked you if I asked you, I said, will you please acknowledge that I gave you a copy of the order from Superior Court dated February 13th from Judge Charles Temple. And I'm waiting to hear your answer, and you keep equivocating me. And so I just need to know that you know about the Superior Court order dated February.
Yes, Ed.
So you know about the order?
Well, I know you gave me some paperwork, yes.
And did you know the one of the pieces of paper had an order written on it from Charles Temple?
If you say so, Ed, I believe you. I believe
And that
you.
order
And
stated that...
Bring that with you. Bring it with you, and you can show it to the judge.
But why won't you acknowledge it?
Well, I just did.
All right, that's all I need to know. All right,
I just did it.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
So that's part of. Bring that, and I'll see you down at the courthouse tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Does that work?
That works for me, Janet. Thank you.
Okay. Are you
All
still
right.
there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're cutting out.
Oh, I can hear you fine, Janet.
Okay, good. All right. I will see you down there at 8 o'clock, and I think that'll be.
What's the bail condition going to be if I want to post it? Dude, what are you going to recommend?
Well, honestly, the same bail conditions that you not trespass on the Bartlett water.
Oh, what's the monetary amount of the bail commission? Janet?
I'm going to leave that up to the judge. That's why I think it's best if you just meet me at the courthouse and we go right in there.
Leave it up to the judge?
Yeah.
What if the judge doesn't abide by that? What would you set the bail at?
I don't even know at this point because it was $4,000 cash before. So I guess I'd have to recommend more than that. But
like how much more, Janet?
I haven't given it that much thought.
Well, can you call me back? Because I need to know to see if I can get that up. I mean,
hold on. Now, the thing is, I can recommend anything I want to the judge, but it's ultimately the judge's.
Well, your recommendation, I think, would carry weight. So, yeah.
So I guess because it was $4,000 cash before, I'd recommend probably $5,000 cash now.
Okay, so you're recommending 5,000.
Yeah.
Do you think that's fair? Because if I don't have that money, I stay in jail.
Right.
I stay in jail for a trespass. Are these criminal trespassings?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, they're Class A misdemeanors.
Right.
But see, that's the thing. That's
now, do you realize that I never got served with a warning never to trespass on a roadway?
Mm-hmm. Well, there was a 2009 court ruling on it when you were found guilty in 2009.
Yeah, but that doesn't string over to any new instant actions. And under the RSA, I was supposed to get a warning, and actually, your department has a precedent set of that because I received a warning for another abutter at one time, a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ed, this is all part of you. This is what you would want to talk to an attorney about or present in court. So that's why I don't want to go back and forth and keep arguing about it. I mean, tomorrow, I'll meet you down at the Conway Circuit Court, and my suggestion is that we go right in to see the judge, and the judge will listen to you, listen to your side, listen to, what I have, and then the judge will make the decision. Okay?
Yep, sure. Yep.
I mean, this way you can get your dog squared away and everything else, but
my dogs, my two cherished German shepherds. I should get them put away somewhere in a kennel. You think? Maybe.
No, I'm just saying that.
No, you told me that I should get them squared away, so I'm going away for a while.
I'm saying that because last time when I just showed up at your house with the sheriff. Remember, I said, okay, you'll turn yourself in an hour, and you said you needed to button some things up there. You needed to take care of your dogs.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I have no interest in coming up to your house and doing, that's...
Well, I'm just saying, if I get bound over for a trial and I don't make bail, my dogs are gonna probably not eat, so I need to probably take them to a kennel. I think I should take them to a kennel and get them housed in, just in the event that happens.
Ed, why don't you wait and see? Why don't you wait and see what happens tomorrow? Okay?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I should trust that. I don't think I want to trust my dog's welfare on what happens tomorrow in 3rd District Court with yourself there and Miss Pam Albley, I guess she's the presiding justice.
I think she'll be the judge tomorrow. tomorrow. She was there today. She was there today. And, of course, court is closed now. It's past 4 o'clock.
Now, you realize the guy that, I think one of your witnesses is Jerry McManus across the street?
Uh-huh.
I think are you using him as one of your witnesses?
No, Officer Mark Magellas from the Forest Service.
Mark Magellas. Oh, okay.
Yep.
He's one of your witnesses.
Yep.
And he witnessed me coming down the Class 6 road.
Yep. Yep. Okay, Ed.
All right.
I'm going to hang up.
Well, what else did he witness? What else?
Hold on a second. You're going to get all the paperwork and everything.
Well, I haven't received anything even from the first time you arrested me, 3 weeks ago, Janet. You told me you were going to give me the paperwork for that.
Okay, I'll have it all with me tomorrow.
All that, right? All the stuff from the last one?
All with me tomorrow, and I'll meet you down at the courthouse at 8 o'clock, okay?
Okay. Now, Mr. Mark Magellas, well, when did you talk to him? Was that today?
You know what, Ed? I don't want to get into back and forth and talking about the case. Okay, we'll talk tomorrow. We'll meet in front of the judge and we'll go from there. And I think that's your best bet is to make.
I'm just trying to figure this out, Jan, because maybe we can circumvent, all this problems by some kind of sit down on at a table somewhere and to talk this over with whoever's behind it. Is it the Bartlett Water Precinct or is it Doug Garland? I mean, who's behind this?
Okay, and you sound far away right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm right here. It's these iPhones.
Let's talk about it tomorrow in front of the judge, okay? And here's the thing with the judge being there. The judge is an independent, impartial authority who will hear your side of things.
Well, I'm just going to show her the court order. I'm just going to go in there and show her the court order. I don't need to tell her nothing.
You do that. So I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Remember, at the Conway Circuit Court.
All right. Can I just ask you one favor, Janet?
Certainly.
Has Doug Garland, has he been pestering you to do all this?
No, Ed, and I hope you have this recorded.
I seen you.
Doug Garland has nothing to do with this.
Then why were you down there today?
Okay, and that's the last thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah, but I got you taking a picture.
I'm going to hang up now because we've been on the phone for quite a while.
Hold on.
And I want to make sure that you're crystal clear with me.
All right.
Okay, where are we meeting and at what time?
One last thing, and I'll tell you. One last thing. My employee, I told him to get any pictures that he could do while you were down there today. And he took a picture out the front window of the shop with you taking a picture of my big sign that has impeach Doug Garland on it. Now, why were you taking a picture of that sign when your efforts are supposed to be focused on a roadway?
Okay. Let me answer that question. I was taking an overall picture of your property. That's what I was doing. I took lots of pictures of the fence that belongs to the water precinct and the rec department property, the damaged fence, the snowmobile trails, the whole shebang. Okay. So Doug Garland has nothing to do with anything.
Well, you're caught on camera holding your camera up, taking a picture of that sign. So I'm just,
right, the sign, but Ed, the sign has your business name on it.
Well, it says impeach Doug Garland.
Well, I don't care about that.
Doug Garland signed.
That's neither here nor there. It could be an advertisement for a chewing
Doug
gum.
Garland.
I couldn't care less about that.
Doug Garland signs your check.
I was taking photos of your overall business.
Ma'am, Doug Garland signs your payroll check, does he not?
You know what? That has nothing to do with anything, Ed. Okay? It really does not.
Well, I think we have a conflict here. I mean, I have a serious case in court against Doug Garland.
And now, please answer mine. What time are we meeting and where?
8 o'clock at the Conway District Court, you said. And you said $5,000 cash bail.
Okay, well, that's what I'm going to ask for, but the judge may not go for that.
Right,
okay?
Right.
So,
She may do what? What can I expect then? That it seems like you may know something more than I do. Are you going to be asking for?
Ed. I'm going to hang up in a minute now, okay? We've been on the phone a long time. I want to make sure that you're crystal clear of when and where we're meeting. We're meeting when?
I said 8 o'clock at Conway District Court, Janet.
What day?
Miss Champlin. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I'm asking you.
I'm going to hang up. I will see you tomorrow.
Well, I need to know if I'm going to be bound over for trial and not have a bail.
Well, but the thing is, I don't know. It is quite possible that the judge will, for all I know, the judge will release you on personal recognizance bail. I don't have.
But what is the other alternative? No, see, you were going to say it.
Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
You were going to say it, now you stopped. You were going to say that there's a possibility the judge could bind me over for trial.
There's, of course, sure. But there's also the possibility the judge could release you on personal recognizance bail.
So it's a roll of the dice, then, is what it is.
I guess that's one way of putting it, yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
All right.
All right. Ed, I'm calling you because I'm being honest with you. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
I know.
Are you changing the tape over or something?
No, I'm not changing the tape over.
Okay.
Nope. I just didn't want to know why you didn't want to keep the conversation going when I asked you how come we can't sit down and talk about all this. I mean, if it's
well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what plea negotiations are for. But that's really what the court system is for.
Well, plea negotiations.
And I think at this point, the best place to sit down and talk about this is at the courthouse. Okay? And in front of a judge. Okay?
Now, do you realize Tim Conifee, the outgoing police chief, had arrested me on 3 charges, and he had the 3 charges that he had initially arrested me on disappeared. Do you know that, right?
Well, I know that you were found guilty.
Now that was one time a long time ago with a snow coach. That was on a different thing. This was
we're kind of going off the topic. Now, can we
I know.
tomorrow at court,
Sure,
please?
sure, absolutely.
Okay. I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock at the Conway Circuit Court.
All right, great.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Trying to call me, man. It's fucking Justin. You know, he's trying to call me. This is my worker.
Yeah.
Can you believe this? Can you believe it?
I don't like
Honey?
it.
No.
I hate
I'm
coaches.
telling you right now. This is the big case. This is really big. They're not gonna put me in jail long enough for walking next to my property. Don't worry. This is good. I'm glad I got it all on tape.
Katie,
What is she doing? Katie, get over here!
don't knock Daddy's papers all off on the floor. We're gonna be in big trouble.